Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Brazil.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. David Villa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Park Ji-sung. Howson. And it's Zico. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Szoboszlai knocks it into space. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And they've got rid. Zanetti crosses. It's Park Ji-sung. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Zico. Messi gets through on his own, and he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. So, third corner of the game. Seedorf. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gets a good foot in there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Lewandowski. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Del Piero. Zico receives it in a wide position. Now it's Del Piero. That is good alertness. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's come back to the keeper. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Out towards the flank. Hoisted in. And he's taking no chances there. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Villa, and he plays one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Messi, Del Piero, Albert Ferrer with the clearance. And here's the chance to counter. It's come to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. And this is Del Piero. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. And he has shown him a yellow card. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes the shot! Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zico going full tilt down the left. David Villa. Jordan Henderson. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that could well leave a mark. Now it's Villa. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's onside. He might... Can he finish? That is delicious! A finish right from the top drawer. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead.
Oh, what shot at goal! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Robert Lewandowski.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Zico quietly revving up. Looking for options for movement. The ball goes in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Park Ji-sung. Knocks it out wide. Zico. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Zico with the short one.
Substitutions taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. And this is Pele. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Zico! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Looking for the run. Serginho's cross, punched away. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now. Point-blank header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Hussein clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Can he get it through? It looks a good ball through. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The final 5 minutes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pele wins the duel this time.
4
Into a
added minutes has
minimum
been
of
indicated.
4 minutes additional time. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So here comes a substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Zico, Osimhen, now Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. Brazil have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either...
David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Thinks one through. Neymar gets into a good position. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Oh, super ball! Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Villa. Has a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Driving on and making good progress. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's ambitious. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now, can they get him away? And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Quality ball. That is good alertness. Zanetti. Now it's Villa. Takes the shot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
David Villa. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well read, nice interception. Messi picks it up out wide. It's a throw-in. Roberto Baggio, quietly revving up. And it's Jordi Alba. Ibrahimovic. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lahm. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Cannavaro cuts it out. Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely weighted pass. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Zico. Spread neatly. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Jordi Alba. Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, Neymar, será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
And we're underway again.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he was alert to it. Del Piero. And that's been won straight back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got rid. Looking for a runner. Played into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Messi. David Villa. He has found the way through. Zico. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Strong running down that left flank.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Messi gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy. Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Zanetti. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. But this is Zico. Jordi Alba. Roberto Baggio. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they've got a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Zico looking to run onto it. It's Zico! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Seedorf wins the duel this time. Just about up to 75 minutes. Araujo gets a foot in here. It's a searching pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordi Alba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 19, Roberto Carlos. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 26. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Too
cambio
much
de
on it,
jugadores.
and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Gets into some space. Messi. There's the shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise him.
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. Van Bouten. Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Buffon is there to clear. Ball's gone out of play. Howson. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iniesta gets it away. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Yildiz. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Here come Brazil on the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar tries to play it through. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. Fofana makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Yildiz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lookman! Now, who's going to be first to this? Çalhanoğlu is the guilty party there. He's hit it long, but astray. And it's Zanetti. It's a good run down the right. There's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
De Bruyne. Yildiz. Great vision. He's being urged to... And Messi! That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga could try cutting inside here. Looking to play him in. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Camavinga. Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Çalhanoğlu. Messi does well to get it back. Lahm. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And this is Pelé! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substituição.
Here we go again.
Brazil really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
That's an imaginative pass. It's a promising position. Now it's Messi, looking for the run. Great ball, and he's big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. Bergomi can get it clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. And here's Yildiz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's nice. Doué. Fermin defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has not gone well. Çalhanoğlu, the pass has gone astray. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. So we've reached the hour mark. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's having a good look here. This is a great chance to take a lead.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 6, camisa 13, camisa 18, camisa 21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa 7, camisa
Oh, he's hit the
20,
bar!
camisa 9.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Fundamento.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And he's there to make the challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Firmin must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
So what can they make of this? Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move. Bale! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi does really well there. He is strong. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Raul. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Donatoni. Schneider. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's in a great position here. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out towards the flank. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Raul gets it away. Messi. And it's Ribery. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Schneider taking charge of the dead ball.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And they've got rid. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Donatoni gets a foot in here. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Messi, he's shifting, and Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And this is Schneider. Bale. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again. Oh, that's incredible. Finally, finally, finally. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
All hands on deck for this one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Raul, voted man of the match and deservedly. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. And it's Marquinhos. Baresi calmly anticipates. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. He whips it across. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. And Zeno! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Lahm plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Milan are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in. Kaká defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a whisker away. Can they get him away? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, super find. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Played through into space. Played back in. That has been knocked clear. They want to be quick to recover this. Bergomi clears it away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's come to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Neymar. Neymar! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. And it's Camavinga. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Costa Curta has got the wrong side of the referee, and he has been fouled there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Milan are down to 10 men. Zanetti threads one in. Camavinga. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar, showing good feet. Real chance! And it's Alexander-Arnold. Schneider. Lovely, now then. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dale is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And here's Bale. And it's Kaka. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Messi! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot. In he goes again. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Haaland. And he will... Oh, that's ambitious. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Throw in. There's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Back into the middle, climbs up big! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Van Dijk has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Looking for options, for movement. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vinicius Junior. Schneider. Vinicius Junior. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a cute ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bale. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Haaland. He's got full. They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Camavinga does really well to... Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Bale. Messi. He's found the way through. It's Bale! Oh, it's in! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
And the shot! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Aos 25 minutos do segundo tempo.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be...
Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Marquinhos cuts it out. Neymar running with the ball. And it's Kaká. That's good running with the ball. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And here's Bale. And this is big chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Brazil go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's busting, he's having a shot! No mistake! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
In towards the backs, terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's loose here, and Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving forward. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Seedorf gets over and intercepts. Now it's Bale. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's a good ball. Kachu! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Bergomi getting this one clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Lam is onto this. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now, what about a counter-attack? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters. And
oh, what has happened? Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! He's a shot. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bale, and this is Bale. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But that has not gone well. Lam. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. It's roll! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's the shot! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was quick to react.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedri. Kupchu. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kupchu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Raul. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Raul. And it's Zanetti. Can he get it through? Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That's really well manoeuvred.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. Nice bit of trickery. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's not got that quite right, and that is expertly dealt with. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that has put paid to that. Baresi. Back into the middle. Now, can they get him away? Played into the box. He gets big! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Simple, certain, effective.